Okay, so this video may be a bit long. I don't know. So this is all of the collectibles I have found since playing. I have found 90 of the 138 mementos. I have found 45 of the 63 tapes and only 13 of the 71 graffitis. So obviously this is not an extensive, completely like comprehensive completionist list, but this is what I have. So we have a King of Hearts viral infected card. The card shows the viral, a recently turned human. The virus has made faster, more agile, and bloodthirsty prior to the inevitable physical degradation. Sorry. King of Spades card, Goon, shows a Goon, a tank type infected that is slow but extremely powerful. They are able to withstand a lot of damage before finally succumbing. King of Diamonds is the Bolter. Bolters are a unique type of infected that avoids human contact, extremely agile. They often carry rare resources used in crafting for the lucky few that can catch one. Ace of Hearts is the Volatile. Widely seen as the apex predators among infected, volatiles are deadly flesh hunters whose speed, brute strength, and intelligence surpass all specimens of their kind. Avoid them at all costs. Ace of Spades is the Demolisher, a high-level tank-type infected who will use anything that falls into its hands to crush their opponent. They are often covered with armor, in quotes for some reason, a side effect of their mutation that can be weakened with UV light. I did not know that. Interesting. I know you could lower their armor. Okay, so Ace of Diamonds is the Revenant, a special infected whose mutations gave rise to a special organ that can enhance surrounding infected with a toxic mist. It can also temporarily paralyze humans. I have no idea what the fuck that's talking about. I've never encountered one of those, as far as I know. Howlers, peculiar type of special infected, which is Ace of Clubs, by the way. Type of special infected that does not actually engage on sight. Instead, it emits a high-pitched scream which attracts nearby infected and, in some cases, stuns people. I have not encountered the stun of that. The screamers from Dying Light 1 could stun. It was kind of like, it was very hard to approach them, and you had to like choke them out or hit them. The Joker is Steve's business card. From when the joke, yeah, nothing special. Aiden's dating card. I'm active and athletic, looking for a woman who can keep up with me and sometimes take the lead. Big parkour fanatic, so I is in search of someone who enjoys getting vertical as much as horizontal, if you know what I mean. Fuck. So letter, Helen's testimony. This is scrolling too fast. Dear Peter, I feel my time is drawing near, so I decided to write this letter. Every time I visited your beautiful land of flowers, I wanted to tell you. Oh, it's the mother. Yes, I'm the woman. I'm the woman who deprived you of a normal childhood and abandoned you to an orphanage. You cannot imagine how sorry I am for this and how much I would like to beg your forgiveness. Your father left me a week after you were born. He simply disappeared. I was very young and poor. I could not imagine being a single mother. I was alone and afraid, so I made the choice I thought was the best for you. I left you at an orphanage. Sorry. Hold on, sorry. Much later, I met another man and we started a family. I tried to forget about you, but I couldn't. I dreamed about you almost every night, your sparkling eyes staring up at me from your crib. I didn't see you again until you were an adult. I came to the blooming tulip and I froze. I could tell right away you were my son. I wanted to say something, but I was so ashamed. Instead, I came for flowers every day to talk to you, to get to know you. You became my friend. It's the best I could do. Maybe it was a mistake, but I just didn't want to disrupt your seemingly peaceful life. But now you should know the truth. Know that I have loved you very much and deeply cared for you. It is amazing to see what a kind and thoughtful man you've become. Your mother is very proud of you, Helen. Where's my back? Okay, cool. Letter, harsh goodbye. July 2nd, 2026. Hi, Daddy. I know you will come here looking for me, so I decided to leave this behind for you. Leave me alone, okay? Just stop. You know, how many more times do I have to say this before it gets through to you? For 15 years, you didn't give a rat's ass about me. And now that you've lost your new family to the plague, you suddenly remember me and think I'd welcome you back with open arms? It would be a fucking happy family again, just like that? as if nothing has changed? Screw you. You should have thought this through. Some mistakes cannot be undone. Besides, you're only looking for a way to feel better about yourself. Sorry, but I won't be your emotional first aid kit. You don't have a daughter anymore. You don't have anybody anymore. And you know what? Serves you right. That's the fate you've chosen for yourself. Goodbye. Letter, never let her go. Wednesday, November 22nd, 2023. That's 6 days ago in real life, as I'm saying this. Angela, as I write this letter, it's been 100 days since I saw you. Chris and Marta tell me to let it go, that it makes no sense, that you surely are, but I don't believe you're dead. I can feel your presence. We've always had something special in common, and I know you're still here. I just don't know where, but I'll find you. If you return here and are reading this letter, you know where to find me. Could it be that I feel your presence because you've turned? I could not bear that. I love you forever, Pete. Letter, Katya's choice. I waited for you, Andrew. I waited for you 2 days as you asked in your last letter. Then 2 days became a week. I continued to wait for you even after Bonnie and Marcia were attacked by a neighbor. I cannot wait any longer, my love. The situation here is getting worse by the day. The infected are everywhere. The army has begun to treat protesters with brutality and violence. Yesterday the girls witnessed soldiers shooting at civilians with actual bullets, not those rubber ones. My love, the tears blur my eyesight. Hold on, sorry. Making it hard to write. I remember your steely blue eyes, the sweet look on your face when you proposed to me 8 years ago. Before all this, in front of the St. Paul Cathedral. I remember every word you said. I remember the promise we made to each other. We will grow old together. And it kills me now to know that our promise will likely be broken, especially if, as I fear, you are already dead. The longer we remain, the more our children are in danger. I must protect them, and we must leave. I hope you understand. I am heartbroken. I will never forget you. Forever yours, Katya. Letter from H to L. Do you know what I like about you? You laugh at my jokes. My second wife laughed too, but she was just pretending. No sense of humor, that one. But you're not pretending, are you, Lawan? Lawan. Hell, you ever play pretend? I somehow doubt it. Not with a temper like that. This could be Hakan. No. But good thing you're not mad all the time. Good thing you're not mad all the time. Sweet a lot of it, actually. But you can turn on a dime and start raging again. Frustrating, but kind of a turn on, too. Hey, the new ratings are in, and you're now at the top of my list. In a distant second is my first wife, and number 3 is number 3. You know I don't go in for the mushy talk, but gotta say, babe, I love you. I'm yours. You're mine. Ain't nothing gonna change, ever. Hakan, that's not the best love letter I've ever read. We've got some newspaper articles, and I believe they are going to be in chronological order for like the actual timeline. So, October 11th, 2020. 5 years later, who remembers Haran? Is there any hope left for the thousands of people trapped in Haran? 5 years have passed since the city of Haran was isolated from the rest of the world. Residents who thought they'd found refuge from the virus now found themselves in a death trap, fending for themselves and denied aid from the outside. Why did the world turn its back on Haran? Can a once thriving city and its thousands of residents simply be erased from history? Number 2, March 7th, 2021. Again, I have not found all of these, so... Playing with the plague. The GRE and pharma group Vitamin accused of attempting to create a bioweapon out of the Haran virus DNA. It now appears almost certain that the GRE commissioned the big pharma group Vitamin to conduct secret research on the Haran virus as early as 2015. Sources say these experiments weren't meant to discover a cure, but to harness the virus itself as a deadly biological weapon that would go to the highest bidder once complete. By all accounts, it appears the GRE, despite its humanitarian force, harbors a deadly mercenary soul. December 23rd, 2021. Alarming deaths terrify Europe. Is new strain of the Haran virus responsible for a series of horrific deaths? Speculation is growing that dozens of alarming deaths in Zurich, Paris, and London share a sinister cause. In each case, victims suffered similar symptoms: respiratory illness, high fevers, then mental and physical decline followed by a gruesome death. This was initially attributed to an outbreak of rabies. However, this newspaper's investigation has revealed the cover-up of a new strain of the Haran virus, which appears to have originated in a level 4 GRE laboratory located near Geneva. And the last newspaper clipping I have, January 23rd, 2023? Yep, 2022, sorry. All European borders closed. Paris, London, Berlin, and other major European cities closed borders, declared martial law to contain virus. Members of the European Union have closed all borders and isolated their major cities, declaring the martial law in the most aggressive move to date to combat the spread of the virus. These desperate measures have been met with protests across the EU. Thousands have taken to the streets to protest their government's strict management of their everyday lives as they see it, loss of their personal freedom, and as they see it. Each day, these increasingly violent protests continue. The risk of further spreading the virus grows. Can a global catastrophe be averted, or is it too late? I'm not sure how many of these I'm going to get through before I tire of talking, but it's coming soon. We have an old Villador tourist map annotated by someone. The map shows some useful locations which may help newcomers get around and discover some of the city secrets. The VNC Tower is marked. There's a safe zone in the middle marked. There's a PK. Oh, the PK Floating Fortress is marked. The Bazaar is marked. A Don't Go Here place is marked. Have I been there? There's a circled, like, skull and crossbones. There's the observatory, which I think doesn't really play a huge... it played a role in the storyline, I think, but not a whole lot other than that. Lots of markers that say, like, chemicals here. There's a wall. There's a couple wall drawings. Like, there's a wall here. You can't go there. Water tower. Yeah. Letter. Goodbye, letter. Dearest Mary, I'm sorry I ran from you. They say that if the virus turns you, you're gone forever. That can't be true. I know you're still there, underneath all that pain and disease. I'm coming to join you. No more running. I believe that's what I found in, like, the first house where all the people committed suicide. Alright, so these are assignments. But we'll say, okay. The tunnel assignment. Secure the tunnel until the arrival of W. Avoid confrontation with locals. You must stay in the shadows. In case you are discovered, erase all evidence and eliminate any witnesses. From H.K. Matias. I'm apparently missing at least 4 in this set. But whatever. The central loop, clear and hold. Do some recon to assess the numbers and combat capabilities of the peacekeepers stationed in the area. If a fight breaks out, kill as many as possible, especially unit commanders. From I. Stravinsky. The Elias Inquiry. Elias, whatever. Elias, I asked for the last time, what the hell is going on in your camp? Why don't you respond to orders? Your group was supposed to leave that area 2 weeks ago. We have heard disturbing rumors about what's happening there. Colonel Williams. The Carriers Guild Assault. The boss says it's time to move. We've eliminated enough couriers that the guild has been weakened and primed for a takeover. Leave Driscoll alive, kill the rest. Holy fuck. AJ. Fuck. The Ambush Tactic. To all units, proceed with caution. The pilgrim seems to have friends in high places. He needs to be eliminated quickly and quietly. They must not know it was us. A carefully planned ambush is probably the best way of getting him now. When you get the key, take it directly to W. H.K. Matthias. The Doctor Gambit. Seize and hold Old Villador. Find and capture Dr. R. Then wait for reinforcements. Destabilize things. The more chaos at the bazaar, the better. W. The Kill Order. Renegades, the time has come. When the bombings begin, do not miss the pilgrim in the chaos. If he's stupid enough, he'll probably be looking for W. Remember, anyone who lets the pilgrim escape alive will be condemned to death. H.K. Matthias, whatever. The Pilgrim Warrant. To all units, red alert. Find the pilgrim. Mission update. Search every building in the city, every roof. Remember, the pilgrim has the GRE key. Whoever recovers it will be rewarded with a promotion and a roof with a plot of soil. The pilgrim is extremely dangerous, but he usually operates alone or sometimes with that hellcat Lawan. He should be easy to kill from a distance. For W, this is critical to the success of this plan. I can keep going for a bit. A concert ticket for Silencio. A concert ticket for the local Villador sensation Silencio. Silencio's debut album, Home Trap, was meant to launch the night of his first concert in Villador. Silencio vanished at the end of July 2022, and his whereabouts are still unknown. Okay. Liam's drawing number 1 shows Daddy, Uncle, and me. Liam's drawing number 3. I'm missing number 0? Whatever. Shows Liam shooting a crossbow at a target while some man looks on. Liam's drawing number 4. He is dancing next to a piano, some broken shards of maybe keys on the ground, while there's a soccer ball and another man having a good time. They're all having a good time. Liam's drawing number 5 just kind of shows a shack on top of a building with another taller building nearby. Some trees on top of the building where the shack is. Okay. So the brackets end brackets times issue number 2. Scandal, the mystery of the hidden water reservoir of El Aguado. Shocking revelations. The increasingly difficult access to water in the political games between Bazarians and the PKs are taking their toll in the city. Enough nonsense. Our journalists has tracked strangers magically showing up with jerrycans full of water in North Houndfield. Who will deny that the elusive El Aguado reservoir does not exist now? The End of Times issue number 3. Renegades ravage Central Loop. Devastation and annihilation, the ultimate end of times. Rumors have run rampant about Renegade's responsibility for murders and other mayhem, but add suspected cannibalism to the menu. Yes, our sources say they're eating kids. The evidence: Renegade spotted on Memorial Avenue. A child goes missing in that area the same day. Coincidence? We think not. At this point in time, I need to finish making my chicken. So that's the end of this video. I will pick up with a posting from someone looking for a stapler next time. Have you seen my stapler? That's great. An office. Yeah. Anyway, I will see you next time. Thanks for stopping by. I will finish this later. Have a good one. Bye.